Hey guys, welcome or welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Jamie and this will be a reading for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This will be a what's tea reading, so it's not going to resonate for everyone. Just take it if it does, discard the reading if it's not yours, and remember that the gender or sex on the cards just doesn't matter. It's all about the personality that I describe. So if I pull a king, a queen, an emperor, an empress, I can be talking about anyone. All the information for personals is in the description, and I also offer a membership. You can hit the join button if you want to check out the perks to that. What's tea for Virgo this week? Okay. So we have boss, stable, rich, business owner, CEO. Your commitment is being tested, first quarter moon. And season of rest. I observe my body's rhythms and rest when it's time. I sleep in peace and give myself permission to rest. I welcome the winter season of rest. Okay, so the overall energy is the Lovers, Gemini energy. Have the Six of Cups, the Sun, Leo energy, and the Wheel of Fortune. At the bottom of the deck, I have Death, Scorpio energy. So obviously a decision is being made here about ending something to start something new, and obviously this, it seems to me like a lot of you are really making a decision about maybe running your own business, doing your own thing here, a side business, something like that. And I think it's because maybe this last year has just been so freaking overwhelming, right? So I think that throughout the summer months or something, whatever you've been doing for money is so extremely busy, and then when the winter comes, you have downtime. But I think that that's also not a good thing for you. You know, it's like you only get this season of rest in the winter, and it also seems like maybe the only time that you have to yourself. And so you realize that there's going to be like this constant loop there. It's like you've been paying attention to the fact that, you know, in the long run, you wouldn't really have enough time for yourself to do something that you want to do here business wise. And I do feel like for most of you, it's like I think you want a break in life. Like I think that you're tired of like breaking your back for other people. And maybe 2024, it just didn't maybe work out how you wanted it to, and you feel like it's just kind of time to do your own thing, you know, so that you don't have like this limited schedule or, you know, just exhaustion. I think really the main thing here is that you're tired of really being stressed out to make bills, you know, and it's you feel like you're being pushed, like it really is time to figure out what you want to do for money for the rest of your life, where you can relax and not have to kill yourself, right? So I think that this is a season where you're really contemplating something. I think especially like this could be an idea that you've had for a while, like you kind of came up with it a minute back, but you haven't really had any time to dedicate or put into it because of some other position here. So maybe you're starting to see some changes in what you kind of already have an idea in, or maybe some of you have already started like this as a side business or something, and it's like when you actually have the time to dedicate to it, you do well. So what's coming up for them to look out for, be aware of? The World, the Chariot, Cancer energy, the King of Swords, at the bottom of the deck, the Six of Wands. I think you're right. I think that this is saying, like, you're going to see the opportunity that opens up here, and it really, like, I think that you're going to, you know, like, not going to, right now it's a decision that you're thinking on, but something big is going to happen here. With the Wheel of Fortune and the World, something big is going to change. There's a shift. And I feel like it's going to make this decision really easy. And I think a lot of you are probably going to really make plans to slowly leave, or maybe make the decision in this period of rest where you have more time off to go ahead and just leave a situation. What's the advice, though? I feel like, you know, it's like you're going to see how successful you could be, and where in the past you were really holding yourself back. Advice, the Ten of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands, the Page of Wands. I have the Two of Swords at the bottom. I feel like it's saying that you're right. In order to ever end up with these 10 Pentacles, you're going to have to, like, kind of break free, stand up for yourself, and I think start really looking for, you know, a better opportunity or a way to make it work. Saying here to kind of like pay attention to how things flow. Specifically over the winter. I think that there's going to be some truths kind of exposed in the situation that you are in. Like, let's say that, like, you work at a place and, you know, you've been there, I don't know, 9 months, let's say, you know what I mean? But all of the other months it was like super, super busy and you were always making money. And then in the winter it's dead. So you pick up something else and now you realize whatever else it is that you're doing just makes a ton more money. And I think here it's like really trying to figure out if you can do both, you know, until you're completely stable on your own. Maybe it's, I really need to set up a business and figure out, really look at the ways on how to protect my assets, or like what I need to do here to, you know, maybe do it legally. But essentially, I feel like it's saying to make sure that you really like weigh out options and pay attention to everything that's going on, because, you know, it's like, maybe this other thing kind of has the same thing going on. So before you make a decision to just do one, you might kind of need both, where it's like, okay, this is really busy in this season and not the rest of the year. So, like, I'm going to keep it real. Like with tarot, like, I don't really do great with tarot in the summer because it's summer. Everybody's outside and it's beautiful and they're having fun and they're meeting people. Instead, I get them in the winter when they break up with whoever they were dealing with in the summer. Like, my winter season is insane, and in the summer not so much, so I do whatever else, you know. But it could be something kind of like that, where it's saying, hey, don't like jump out of the pan into the fire, you know. Don't just make a decision, really pay attention to like the fluctuation in both or something like that, you know? Because a lot of you want to do your own thing, but it might kind of require some time, and you want to make sure that you don't just completely screw yourself. But I feel like this week is like a huge week on making decisions, so you're going to be really paying attention to what you can do. I think this is going to be your year, though. Just saying. Okay. See you soon.